Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's me again, and it's time to make this video because I finished Kuzu no Honkai a couple of minutes ago, and I think I have made a video about the first episode, but then I haven't made any videos because I didn't watch the show until today. So, yeah, it's not that I wasn't interested in, but it's one of those shows that I really thought it would be better to watch it completely, and that's what I have done. And I don't do it often, but most of the time when I'm doing it, it's either I wasn't interested enough to keep up with it on a weekly basis, or I'm so interested in it, but I can't really enjoy it on a weekly basis. So yeah, and Kuzu no Honkai is basically the latter. Overall, I loved it. It's a great show. The music was seriously good. The opening and ending song both were so good, and the animation style, I can see people not liking it, especially with the shots, but I think it was adding much more to it than taking from the show, so it really brought in a good effect, and I think it was the right decision of the director to go for it. And overall, I think that this is a great show, one of the best of the winter season, and it is because it is different. It is a different take of the romance genre at all, and I can clearly see that this is the same director who did White Album 2 back in 2012 or 13, I guess. And yeah, this show was seriously good. I know the source material has to be good as well to be a strong series, and on the other hand, the animation team, the directors, the script writers, they have to be good as well to turn it into an anime. No, to turn it into a good anime. Sorry, I have to be precise here, because there are a lot of shows that have great source material, but the anime is, it's just not working. But yeah, for Kuzu no Honkai, the characters, all with their own issues. Some are set up or used as a villain, even though they are not really a villain. And others who are looking like the good guys, but they are having issues on their own. That is crazy. I am looking at you, Mr. Kanai Sensei. So yeah, it's really interesting with the characters. Moga was kinda annoying, but even she had her own motivations and reasons. Hanabi, seriously, Hanabi was a great character, and to be honest, I really liked how she developed throughout the series. And yes, I have read that a lot of people were not happy with the ending. And to be honest, I don't get it. I don't really get it. Sorry, but personally, I think that the ending, the way it was, it's seriously satisfying. It's by no means perfect, but it is a really good ending. And I don't like to use the word perfect because it would be the absolute, but it's not. But it's satisfying. The ending was really satisfying, and personally, I think it's hard to use an ending that would be this satisfying and fulfilling. I know the two main characters, Mugi and Hanabi, they didn't get together, and that's good. Personally, I think that this was the right choice. And while we have Mugi, who may or may not be able to move forward in the future, and Hanabi, who actually started moving forward to leave all this behind. Agane Sensei, she is getting married with the teacher. And it may look like a happy ending for her, but if you think about it, it's a huge mystery to her that someone could give her the feeling of being connected and loving her unconditionally. And she thought that this would be impossible, which is not the case. And yeah, I'm really happy with the ending. Echan was also able to move forward, and all of them can change their life, can find a new person, a new love with someone else, or maybe just being alone, coming to terms with being lonely or being alone, in that case, with not having someone to love, but still being happy with it. And personally, I think that this is a really good take on it, because when I saw throughout the episodes, the people who were still using others to comfort themselves, I really have seen a lot of the faces of people that I know. They broke up with their girlfriend or boyfriend and they were jumping right into the next relationship. And they didn't last long, they were just short. They weren't really that great. And in the end, I thought it was because they couldn't be alone. And it's really a good take on it, because it was really surprising, even almost scary, to see persons I know in my real life, people I used to go to school with, people I once called friends, people who were coming and leaving my life, seeing their faces, their characters throughout the ride of Kuzu no Honkai. And to be honest, it was really refreshing to put it in the girl's words. And once again, I feel that this is what also makes a good show. If you can see people, or if you can relate to it, and the show leaves you with an impression. It's not just going and coming and going away and you watch it and done with it, but it still moves on together with you. So yeah, long story short, it was a great watch. I'm going to pick up the manga. I know that the anime covered the ending of the manga, but who gives a damn? I'm going to read it. Yeah, great show, Studio Lerche. Great job. You really did it. A great show with a really nice character design. The way you used the illustrations and the shots and the shadow fog-like thing, it was just delicious. So yeah, thanks for this great ride, and for all of you are watching this video, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye, have a good night.